I have never opened a game development program in my life.
But I made a horror game in just 24 hours anyways.
I'm not gonna do this. I can't.
So my buddy Matt was like,
You know, actually, there's a lot that goes into game development. You know, you got modeling, like animations.
No, No, it's... Dude, I can do this so easy. One day.
Okay, do it then.
so to make a game here, what I really have to do is I have to think about what the game I want to make in the first place is. Let's think reel back. Slender. You just collect 8 notes and you get chased by basically a static entity. Doesn't seem pretty hard. With that decided, I got right to work in Unreal on creating a maze system.
Make that a little shorter. I want to keep it on the grid. And then I copy and I paste. And then that goes this way. And then I rotate.
Whee! I figured a maze taking inspiration from the back rooms would be the best way to do this. It's just the same hallway over and over and over again, and a lot of empty space. Except for there was an issue.
Okay, so we're about, I want to say like an hour in, a little over an hour in, and this is all I had. Okay, just using the tools available to me. Yep, that'll work.
Within the next hour, I managed to make the full maze system. I made it. just myself. And now all I need is the ceiling and lights. There's no way I'd forget about that. To keep with the Slender theme, I needed collectibles. And instead of pages, I decided to go with...
Gummy bear.
Now I had to actually start coding, which is something that I had never done before, and I was a little bit nervous about, but I mean, eventually I found a tutorial on YouTube, and after about an hour or so, had finalized my code.
Okay, so I've been working on this interaction system for a little bit. It doesn't work. I can't pick anything up, so,
I did find another one. Okay, this one allows me to pick up items as I walk over them.
This should also go here, which makes this go here. And how did this pin go to just 250?
Another hour later, bringing us to about 4.5 hours, I did have that one created. Simple, easy, done. Then I had to go to the next step, which was how do I make it so that when you collect every single item, you win the game. I did find a tutorial on this, and in the same place, I found out how to actually make my interaction system work again. So I scrapped it again. So 2 of the basically 4 hours that I had already spent were wasted. That's 50% of the time that I had spent out the window. But with the new system, this one was pretty easy to follow, and I was starting to get a lot more comfortable with the general coding system of Unreal. 5 hours in, I made a you win screen, and was able to make it so that when you picked up candy, it tracked it in the top left corner, which took another 30 minutes or so, bringing us with the other 30 minutes that was left out there to 6 hours. Okay, I was feeling pretty good. I was on my high horse because game development at this point looked like the easiest thing in the world. The next part, of course, was creating my actual monster. I knew I wanted a sphere of some sort, and he was going to be a gumball, and I already kind of decided what he was going to look like.
Angie. Yeah, that's good enough. We'll keep it there. I don't know what I'm doing, though. Aww. Who's a good creature?
And that's where I discovered the Devil's Program. Who uses Blender? Who actually enjoys opening up Blender every single day and going, this is a good time? But eventually, I was able to make my Pac-Man-esque character.
There he is. It's the boy. I've created a pinnacle of mascot horror.
And when I put him in Unreal, I couldn't do anything with him because he doesn't have a skeleton. You know, like, we all got skeletons. That's when I remembered when I had sent Matt an image of the gumball. He joked around about giving him some really stupid buff body as a joke. It was a joke, right? It wasn't a joke anymore.
Look at him. Oh my. Oh. Yes, the perfect life form.
But after already spending 2 hours, I spent another 2 hours trying to get him to even remotely work at all.
Okay, so he won't animate. Reason being, I had to join him like this so that the body goes into the head.
With the gumball in the program, basically all I had to do from here was actually code him, make him walk around, chase people. I followed another tutorial, of course, because I can't do anything for myself. I went through one tutorial on how to get the chase to actually work, and you know what? It kind of did. Except for it had a problem. It did have a problem. When he saw the player, instead of chasing them, he would run away. So, once again, I scrapped it. I had to start over. I basically started from scratch. 12 hours remain. Alright, following this tutorial, I would say a lot easier. It definitely helped me a lot more, but it also made it look like when I was coding, I was going through a schizophrenic episode. But you know what? It worked, and it taught me how to make chase music. Another step above that. The unfortunate downside was that by following these tutorials, I spent probably another 3 hours or so on the actual coding. Okay, it was 5. I have 7 hours to go, and I've just finished making the base game. This isn't even including whether the character dies. I don't have a main menu. I don't have a jump scare. How is this going to be a horror game without a jump scare? Every horror game needs a jump scare. And I'm at my breaking point. Getting this stupid gumball to work, or as I started calling him, Gumbaldwin. I honestly don't know. I spent the next little bit searching through how to make a main menu. I figured a main menu probably wasn't going to be that hard. All I had to do was just make a graphic, right? Some buttons. I was right, actually. The main menu was probably one of the easiest parts of this game. I went into a program, put a black screen, flashed, oh crap, a title. I haven't come up with a title yet. Oh, I gotta think of something smart. I've got it. Gumbaldwin's Challenge. But all I really needed was a play button, the title, Gumbaldwin's Challenge, and a quit button. It wasn't super hard, but it did take me around an hour to do that. So, we're down to 6 hours. I could do this. I have all the time in the world. What's the next step? Okay, I've got to make it so that the monster can kill you. Just add a simple extension onto what I already have. When the player collides with the enemy, it goes to the jump scare. Oh no, the jump scare. When I tell you that making a jump scare seems like it would be the one thing that there would be 10 billion tutorials for, there's like nothing out there. I had to make my own version of it from another person who was making a Five Nights at Freddy's clone. But it wasn't really the same thing, because in theirs, they're sitting in one place. In mine, they aren't sitting in one place. They can get a jump scare from everywhere. So you know what I had to do? No more tutorials, no more help. This was all me. Well, mostly. I did have to actually get help, learning how to maneuver a camera. But once I figured that out, I managed to actually put together a jump scare almost entirely on my own. I figured out how to make it so that when you got jump scared, you got teleported to another level of the game where an animation played out of you getting jump scared, and then you go back to the main menu. It was great. It was great. I've done it. I've done the game. I beat the guy. There's no roof. There's no roof, there's no lighting, there's no sound. There's no way I'd forget about that. I'm gonna place down the same thing as the floor. I'm gonna flip it, and I'm gonna make it the roof. Simple. And now I have to make a light. Let's look for any light things the only light fixtures that I could find were fluorescent things that didn't have any light bulbs in them, which meant that I had to actually go in and model my own light bulb. Now I just gotta put them on the entire map. What was I thinking? 3 hours left? Oh my gosh. Did I put animations on Gumbaldwin? So I had to make the tough call. He was going to be a T-posing legend. All right, voice lines. Okay, voice lines. I can make voice lines. And now I have to implement them into the game. That does require another tutorial. Okay. It shouldn't be too hard though. Takes me about an hour, because I have to figure out how to get it to play while he's moving around. How can I put it into his coding already? And I'm happy to say that through my pure genius, I put him into the chase coding so that every time he moved, he played a sound effect. Easy peasy. 30 minutes left. What am I missing? Oh, wait. When I'm walking around, I don't feel like I'm in the environment. I don't have footsteps. I rush to YouTube. I look everywhere I can. I go scrubbing through 2 times speed on the tutorial. Okay, connect this here. Connect this here. I gotta put it in now. Plug it in here. Does that sound right? That's not the right footstep sound. Freesound.com. This one. Okay, this one. Anyone. Plug it in. Okay. Here. Does it sound good? Time up.
Alright, we'll see how you did.
I don't like this already. I don't want to move. I'm actually like too frightened to move.
Is this like a Slender Man? Like a pedophile?
Guys, I haven't played a horror game in like a decade.
I can't pause the game. Okay.
No, there is no pausing.
Jeez, man, somebody help!
Alright, I'm actually scared. Dude, this is not funny.
Go that way.
I don't want to!
What the fuck?
Terrible game. Hate it.
Oh.
No, he's not! No, he ain't!
I just wanna find the candy. Oh no.
I'm watching him back out of every possible corner.
Alright, there's only one way to go. Oh, I saw it! What the fuck was that?
He made this in a day. What could he possibly have
Fuck
had
it.
time to put in there?
Okay, I'm not playing. No, I'm out. No, I'm sorry. I'm not doing this.
I hate this!
I just. I'm such a pansy. I'm such a child.
Okay, can I get like a metric? How scary is it? Like,
In my opinion,
Okay,
it's like
so-
a solid like 1. he's holding himself for comfort. Look at him.
From a place of...
Sorry.
This is not the reaction I expected. I did not think I made anything
like I
remotely
told you.
scary.
No. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're over here. You're this way. I don't know which way you.
Gosh.
no, I can't do this. I can't. I can't do this. No, fuck this. I'm going to the gym. Fuck you guys. No, I'm done. No, bye. I can't do this. I'm sweating.
Okay, Panda. Well, you did make a game.
Oh, like you could do better.
Maybe I will.